1% a day keeps the bills away. What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Evan. In today's video, I'm going to be breaking down the two trades that I took today, both sides of the market, TQs and SQs. Also, I'm going to be breaking down what exactly I expect for the FOMC rate decision this upcoming Wednesday and some earnings coming up this week. So without further ado, we're going to hop into my screen. I'm going to show you guys the trades that I took today, how I locked in profits, how I stayed green, what I missed out on as well. And I'm just going to break down the trade for you guys. So hopping right into my screen, as you can see, I have SQQQ pulled up. So to start out the day, right, it is currently Monday, January 30th. The past couple days, I'm going to hop over to TQs. Past couple days, we have seen TQs continuously rally. We had a surprising gap down, a decent sized gap down here. This was Friday leading into Monday. So we could see that gap down here, and then obviously TQs was having trouble kind of building some upwards momentum there until the market opened. So once the market opened, we saw a nice little push up on TQs, but then it kind of consolidated. So this is one thing I think I mentioned in my previous video, was when we see a push up or a little breakout into market open, right, we need to see a continuation of this trend. And one thing that I look for is, are we above or below the 200-day moving average? So I usually look at the 2-minute time frame though. So this is a little bit different. This scenario is a little bit different here. So as we can see this morning, right, we had a little breakout above it. We pushed back down. So it looked like we got rejected, right? And then we broke out above it again. But the key thing to point out here is to see that this 200-day moving average is downtrending. So for TQQQ to break above this 200-day moving average that's downtrending, we're going to need a lot of momentum. So we saw this decent push up, right? We saw it consolidate, and then it began to reverse. I waited patiently, added shares to SQs around here. I was in with about, I'm trying to think, like 10 or 15% position size. I'm trying to do math in my head, but around 10 or 15% position size around this area, because I thought we were going to originally reverse here, but then we got that other little push up. I was fine because my position was light. We began selling off on TQQQ, which flipped that around. We could obviously see SQQQ start to have what ended up being a massive move, and I slowly added into SQQQ. I didn't sell out exactly where I wanted to sell out at, but I'm still glad that I locked in profits. So I basically initially bought in SQQQ here, right? It sold back off a little bit, started pushing up again, broke above this EMA, I added more, broke above the moving average, I added more. We pushed up to like this consolidation area. I ended up selling in this consolidation area, and right afterwards, we went up to what was originally my profit. My target was to sell at $41 per share, which it ended up hitting, but I didn't have the patience, nor did I want to give back the profits that I made that day. So I went ahead, locked in profits early, which is completely fine, but it sucks to miss out on that profit. Anyways, we're going to switch back over to TQQQ. So hop back in my screen here. We can see SQQQ had this rally, which means TQQQ went down, right? We reversed here on TQQQ, and I caught a little bit of this trade here. It was this break above this EMA. So we broke above this EMA, we retested it, and I got in around here. And it was just a quick little move up to, I sold pretty early, right before we got close to the downtrending moving average. So I sold out of that, made a little bit of profit there. The main bulk of my profit was off of this SQQQ move. Okay, so with that being said, we're going to move over to FOMC rate decision. When is that going to be? We have finviz.com pulled up, right? We have the economic calendar. This is going to break down literally every economic news that's going to be coming out this week. All the Times Forum, the level of impact. I've shown you guys this multiple times on the channel before. If you have not already, check out those other videos. But we are going to be basically waiting for Wednesday, February 1st, the 2 p.m. FOMC rate decision. So my expectation is that the Fed is going to be raising rates by 0.25%. And that is pretty much the whole market's expectation that the Fed is going to be raising rates by 0.25%. If it comes in higher than expected, I could definitely expect the market to drop. If it comes in lower, which I doubt it's going to happen. But if it comes in lower, obviously the market's probably going to rally. If we come in at around the price, or at around basically the 0.25 increase, I think we're just going to kind of stay consistent, because as you can see here on TQQQ, I'll flip the camera back around, we can see this consistent rally that's been happening this entire time. So this rally has been going on since the beginning of January. So if this FOMC rate decision comes in at 0.25, the market's pretty much already been expecting that. So why would it go up any further, right, than it really has, if we've kind of already pre-exhausted some of this move up? Now, we could have a small continuation of that move up, but in the grand scheme of things, I think we might end up kind of like topping off here and heading into some choppy days after that FOMC rate decision, right? Also, another thing that I wanted to mention was Thursday this week. What is that going to be? February 2nd, Thursday after market hours. Amazon, Apple, and I believe Google are all reporting earnings. So it's going to be a huge day for that. So if you are not prepared and you have positions in those companies, get prepared, close those positions, or at least reduce your position size, something that you can tolerate going into those earnings reports. And we'll see how those come into play, and pretty much see how those manipulate the market moving further. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button down below. Like this video for more videos like this one. And just keep your eyes peeled. It's going to be, I feel like it's going to be a pretty choppy market after that FOMC rate decision meeting. But yeah, leave your comments down below what you guys think, and see you guys in the next video.